Hi and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid room. Well, it's been quite a few months now since I actually did a vlog on what's been happening in the fish room during the month. The last one is November, so if we have a look around, I know it's a little bit late, but if we call this one the fish room vlog for January 2023. So the first tank to have a look at is the Parachromis Threaded Starlight, formerly the Lewisellii. So yeah, there's 5 of them. As if you've watched my previous videos, you'd already know. Unfortunately, it's 5 males, so yeah, I ain't gonna get any pairs out of these. So there is 5 in the tank. Not quite sure where the other one's hiding. I've just given them, oh there he is. Yeah. I've just given them all a water change today, full maintenance, which took me a good few hours. So yeah, I've let them settle down. I was going to do the video a little bit earlier, but I had a light failure as well, so I had to shoot out to Screwfix and get a new strip light. So yeah, everything's all good now. So yeah, the cracking these are the ones that I am actually going to have to let go, I think. Having 5 males is no good for me. I can't really breed them, do anything with them, but yeah, they are stunning fish. So a couple of people have asked me what I feed them on, so it's just yeah, the Cichlid sticks, complete food for large cichlids, health, colour and growth. So yeah, this is what these feed on, amongst other things as well, but yeah, this is the staple. So yeah, we'll throw some food in for them. So I've got it all ready in the lid. So they get a little bit wild with the food. So this is just for Paul, who's asked me to do a feeding video, so I hope this counts, Paul. They are fantastic fish, these. So size wise, I'd say they're what, 8 inches? 8 or 9 inches anyway. I do tend to always underestimate the size of them. Yeah, I think I get myself a little bit confused because some people call them total length, which is the nose to the tip of the tail. I tend to go for standard length, which is the nose to just where the tail starts. So yeah, I mean, the finnage on him, apart from the split fin in the tail, but yeah, on the dorsal and the anal fin, yeah, fantastic fish. So let's move on in anyway. So the next one to have a look at, so this is the community tank. So it's got a good mix in here. Got the red terror cichlids, the Mesoheros festae. So I did a bit of a feature on them on my last video last week. So what I believe is 2 males. And this is the one that I'm hoping is a female. Couple of Ventratus in there. The F1's Nicaraguensis and the Amatelania mineri. There's the male Nicaraguensis hiding. Yeah, so all seem to be getting along quite well in this tank. The Atropolis neotropolis, the original F1 male. So yeah, it seems to be a happy tank. So the next one's to look at the pair of Nanolatus. They're soaking a little bit at the minute because I've done a water change on them. It's a female, she is there in the back. there's the male. So they are normally quite active, these ones. Yeah, as I say, they're just sulking because they've had the water change. So yeah, I'm waiting for them to start breeding again. So they actually had a spawn in, well, I had free swimming fry on Christmas Day, as you may know. I took some of them out to try and grow on, and I left the rest of them in this tank. So they lasted about 2 or 3 weeks. They were getting up to half decent size, and then they all disappeared overnight, well, over a couple of days. So yeah, I think get them to breed again, and I'll try and pull more of them. But yeah, I wasn't very successful raising them. I put them in a little tank, but yeah, with being like back at work after Christmas, busy, didn't have much time. So yeah, I wasn't feeding them properly. So there's only a couple of them left. So we'll have a quick look at them, but there's not much to see. So yeah, this is the tank I put them in. So I think there's only 2 left. It was just we're getting busy just after Christmas, so yeah, I didn't have time to give them the proper care and feed them enough. I can only see one in there now. Yeah, but yeah, not terribly successful this time, so hopefully next time. So the next one's to have a look at the bean-eye pair that I got a couple of weeks ago. So that's the one that I believe is a male. So he's settled in quite well. I've had to put the divider in because he was aggressive on what I believe is the female, and yeah, she had a couple of torn scales and that, but yeah, she seems to have settled down okay. She's been feeding well, so yeah, she's put on a little bit of weight. Yeah, so give it a little bit more time before I try and take the divider out, just in case. Yeah, they're just sitting at the top of the tank. Yeah, they are normally swimming around. So again, it's water changes, it does strange things to Alright, so I'll feature them on the next video a little bit, and hopefully they'll be swimming around then. Next one, the rainbow cichlid, the Tilapia multispinosa. So yeah, they're doing well. Still no spawning activity from them. And I think it's this one's fault, the Tomocicla tuber. Not tuber, sorry, the Tomocicla asfraki. Yeah, he seems to rule the tank, so I might actually try taking them out and see whether we can get the rainbow cichlids to breed again. Because they are fantastic fish, those ones. Nice yellowy orange colours in them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think there's 3 pairs and an odd male, if I remember right. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll try taking the asfraki out and see whether we can get them to start breeding again. So yeah. This is one of the other community tanks with the Phryctes passionis. So these were in the tank that the bean-eye was in, but I took them out so I could have the bean-eye separate. So yeah, they've taken over this side of the tank. So some Congo tetras as diverers, and the Rio Heros caeruleus, which I've still got to do species profile on them. I've actually got the footage, I just haven't got around to doing it. So maybe I'll do that one next. The other pair of Nicaraguense. Fantastic colours in these ones. Got a nice side profile of the male and the female. Cryptoheros. Quite a few pairs of those. So they have been breeding. Now and again you do see some fry. I've not pulled any of the fry. Oh, glare on this one. I can't get in to see. They're always doing well in that tank. So the Passionis, so you can see the male is quite a lot bigger than the female now. I'd say he's about 5 inches. So this is the Melon Rambo tank, this is Jaker, with all the babies that are left. So yeah, I think they're going to be big enough, Ian, for the auction. If you want some of these ones, I'll bring some along for you. And the Geophagus, the redheads. Yeah, so they're waiting to be fed, these ones. So, yeah, let's put a little bit of flake food in for them. It's definitely a feeding video now. It's the male Jaker, so yeah, he's coming on a treat. Melon Rambo. So with the Melon Rambo, I'm actually down to 3 now. Yeah, the smaller ones that I got, yeah, unfortunately passed away over Christmas. So yeah, I'm down to 3 now. So it's the 2 of the original ones, the bigger ones. So they're probably up to 3.5 inches now, 4 inches. So yeah, doing really well. Yeah, there's the smaller one, about 2.5 inches if that. So yeah, that one's doing really well. So yeah, I was gutted to lose the other ones. But the bigger ones, they're the ones that when I got them, we did vent them in the shop, so we're pretty sure they are a male and a female. But yeah, they've still got a lot of growing to do. So as I say, these get like 16, 18 inches. Like over time, it does take them a long time. And yeah, female Jaker. I'm still surprised that the fry actually managed to come on and not get hit by anything in the tank. So I think there's about 15 of them, 15 to 20 of them. But yeah, they've done really well. So this is the tank with the grow outs. These are mainly chocolate cichlids, the Temparus. So there's a couple of rainbows in there, and there's a couple of Neotropilus as well. There's 2 of it. There's the rainbows. So yeah, a couple of the Neotropilus as well. So these are the ones that I've got going into the auction in March, and a couple of odd ones as well. Steph's actually emptied the 2 tanks that we had in the living room, so the couple of fish that she had left over, we've actually put in here. So yeah, there's a black neon. They're the Skull Creek rainbows. It's a pair of those. And I think there's a couple of the West African cichlids as well, the blue lip cichlids. Of course, you can never spot them when you're looking for them. Oh yeah, there's one. So yeah, carry on with the feed and put some food in for them. Growth rate always amazes me, the way you have some big ones and like some of the smaller ones that just don't grow as quick. But they're decent size, these ones now. The other ones that have been growing out, that be ready for the auction. It's the Phorictes macropinus, formerly the Ellioti. So yeah, I've got a fair few of those. So yeah, they'll be at the right size for the auction. And when we have a look at the other tank, I'll see whether I can spot the parents of them. I did lose, I think it was the male that I lost, not long after they spawned. So yeah, I've only got one of them left. So this tank's still a little bit cloudy after the water change. So that's a male Nicaraguense. So that was one of the fry that I actually spawned just over 12 months ago now. So yeah, this was the one that I had left. I thought I'd got rid of them all, and then this one was hiding. But yeah, he's turned into like a cracker. Female minor eyes, so yeah, I will have to put the female together with the male. I've only got one male, and there's a few females in here. Cutter eye. So yeah, they spawn all the time in here. Normally round about there, so they may actually have some fry now. The VAR Fenestratus. So yeah, they've got to quite a size now, so they're 6 inches now, those. So there is 6 of them in this tank. So these are the F2s from the ones that I actually bred probably 18 months ago now. I can't see the Phorictes at the moment, must be hiding somewhere. Yeah, this is one of those tanks, I think it only works because it is overcrowded. So nothing really gets picked on too much. Yeah, if the Fenestratus do decide to start spawning, that will probably change, because they can't get really aggressive when they're spawning. If you remember, like I started off with 9 of these 9 F1s, and when they started spawning, I just left 2 pairs in the tank, and both the females got killed. So yeah, they do get really aggressive. Throw some food in for these. So what I'm feeding these ones on mainly, it's spirulina pellets, which they like all the fish like these actually. So there's the female minorite. So yeah, there's 3 of them. I don't know what's happened to the Phrygides, the Ellioti. I haven't seen any bodies or anything, so it must still be there somewhere. So I think that's about it. So yeah, we'll bring the video to a close. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed catching up with what's been happening in the fish room during January 2023. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button. I'm getting really close now to 1,000 subscribers, which is the milestone that YouTube set. So didn't think I'd ever get anywhere near it, but we're not far off now. I think we're just under 60 off 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please do hit the button, click the like button, the notification button, and if you've got any questions or any comments, please leave them as well. So I'll see you all on the next video.